please join me in welcoming the Secretary of Agriculture, the Honorable Tom Vilsack, to the podium. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, Madam Ambassador, thank you very much for that kind introduction. And it certainly is an honor to be here this evening. I want to extend my warmest greetings to the Vice Premier. We are pleased that you're here today, and we are pleased that you have had a strong and fruitful dialogue and discussion. I can't say to the Vice Premier that the swordfish was from Iowa, and the beef was probably not from Iowa. But the next time you come, perhaps we can have some pork from Iowa. Ladies and gentlemen, this relationship that we have in agriculture with the Chinese is extraordinarily important. China is our #1 trading partner. Over the last several years, that relationship has grown stronger and deeper. I appreciate the Ambassador referencing our Ag Symposium. It indeed is a recognition of the importance of the relationship and the need for our two great countries to understand the challenge that we both face, which is as the world population continues to grow, China and the United States will be challenged to meet global food demands. It's not an easy task. Over the course of the next 40 years, we will have to increase agricultural production by 70%. To give you a sense of how steep that is, it will require as much innovation in the next 40 years as we have enjoyed in agriculture in the last 10,000 years. It requires two great countries to work together to promote the science of agriculture. Recently, we have been working with the Chinese to encourage participation and adoption of biotechnology. The capacity of science to enable us to continue to grow more, even though the climate can sometimes challenge our efforts, and even though water resources become scarce. Last year, for example, in this great country of ours, we suffered a serious drought, something the Chinese know a great deal about as well. But notwithstanding that drought, we enjoyed the 5th largest corn crop we've ever produced in this country because of science. That's why it's going to be important for our two great countries to continue working together, and why I'm excited about the pilot project that we've announced to work together to better synchronize our regulatory processes so that we can get science into the field more quickly. Another opportunity that we have to build this relationship is what Secretary Pritzker referred to earlier, which is the China Garden Project. You have at your tables a small flyer about this great project. It gives you a sense of the scope of it and the challenge we face in helping to build it. We have a great partner who is leading this effort, who I asked to undertake this responsibility. And I'd like Bob Stallman, who is the President of the American Farm Bureau, just to stand up for just a second to be recognized. And I'd like Madam Young also to stand up and be recognized for her vision, because this is her idea. These two great leaders understand the power of this garden. Not only will it attract people to the nation's capital and the wonderful arboretum that we have, but it will be a living symbol of the strengthened relationship between our two countries. And it will be a constant reminder to all of us about the importance of continuing to build on that relationship. I look forward to traveling to China again to seeing my good friend Minister Han, to continue to be engaged in fruitful conversation, to build that lasting and deep trust that's been referred to several times tonight. I must say that I take my approach, and I believe we take our approach, by those who have gone before us. And while one great general has been referenced tonight, I would be remiss if I didn't recognize another American patriot, Secretary/General Colin Powell. Secretary, thank you for being here. So, Mr. Vice Premier, I'm excited to continue building our friendship and relationship after meeting with you tonight. And I look forward to future efforts to break down barriers, to develop the cooperative spirit that will be required. Our two great countries are up to the great challenge of feeding this ever-increasing world population and leading the rest of the world in agricultural science. Thank you very much.